Welcome back to Spiritual Reflections, where we explore the timeless teachings and spiritual poetry of the Sikh gurus. Today, we continue our journey through Anand, the masterpiece of Guru Amar Das, focusing on its second verse. Anand, meaning bliss, is not just poetry, it's a spiritual roadmap, offering profound guidance on how to remain connected to the divine and experience the boundless joy that flows from this connection. In this episode, we'll break down the second verse of Anand line by line, uncovering the deep wisdom it holds. So, sit back, reflect, and join me as we delve into these transformative teachings. Line 1, O my mind, remain always with the Lord. In this opening line, Guru Amar Das addresses the mind directly, urging it to stay steadfastly connected to the divine. This personal and intimate appeal highlights the mind's central role in spiritual practice. By speaking to the mind, the Guru recognizes its tendency to wander, being distracted by worldly desires, fears, and uncertainties. This line is a gentle yet powerful reminder. Our inner peace, fulfillment, and sense of purpose are anchored in our connection with the divine. To remain always with the Lord means cultivating constant awareness of the divine presence, regardless of external circumstances. It's a call to turn inward, to align our thoughts and intentions with the eternal and unchanging essence of the divine. Guru Amar Das invites us to consider, how often do we allow our minds to drift away from this connection, and what would it mean for us to stay grounded in the divine? Line 2. Remain always with the Lord, O my mind, and all sufferings will be forgotten. This line builds upon the previous one, offering a profound promise. When the mind remains attached to the divine, all suffering fades away. This is not a superficial assurance of a trouble-free life, but a deeper truth about how spiritual awareness transforms our experience of challenges. When we connect with the divine, our perspective shifts. The burdens of life, stress, sorrow, and fear no longer dominate us because we realize they are transient. The phrase, all sufferings will be forgotten, suggests a liberation from the grip of these pains. In the presence of the divine, our soul finds a sense of peace and assurance that transcends the temporary nature of worldly struggles. Guru Amar Das points to a universal truth, that our deepest healing comes not from avoiding difficulties, but from anchoring ourselves in a higher, enduring reality. Line 3. He will accept you as his own, and all your affairs will be perfectly arranged. Here, Guru Amar Das reassures us of the divine's unconditional love and care. The phrase, he will accept you as his own, evokes a sense of belonging and intimacy, as if divine embraces each of us as a cherished child. This relationship is not transactional, it's deeply personal and founded on devotion and faith. The promise that all your affairs will be perfectly arranged speaks to the idea of divine providence. When we surrender to the divine will, our lives begin to align with a higher order. This doesn't mean life becomes free of challenges, but it does mean that every situation, no matter how complex, unfolds in harmony with a greater purpose. Guru Amar Das reminds us to trust in this divine orchestration, knowing that when we remain devoted, the path forward is illuminated, and our needs are lovingly met. Line 4, our Lord and Master is all-powerful to do all things, so why forget him from your mind? In this line, Guru Amar Das underscores the omnipotence of the divine. The Lord is described as all-powerful, capable of handling everything, our joys, sorrows, successes, and failures. This acknowledgement of the divine's boundless power serves as both a reminder and a gentle rebuke. If the creator of the universe is infinitely capable, why do we allow ourselves to forget this truth? Why do we let doubt, fear, or ego distract us from the one who holds all power? This line challenges us to examine our priorities and habits. How often do we lean on our limited understanding instead of trusting the infinite wisdom of the divine? Guru Amar Das invites us to shift our focus, to keep the Lord at the center of our thoughts and actions, and to trust in his ability to guide and sustain us. Line 5. Says Nanak, O my mind, remain always with the Lord. In the closing line, Guru Amar Das reinforces the central message of this verse using the name Nanak. This signifies that the teaching is not merely his personal insight, but part of the divine wisdom passed down through the lineage of Sikh gurus. It's a heartfelt plea and a reminder to the mind, stay devoted to the Lord. This repetition serves to emphasize the importance of unwavering focus on the divine. The Guru's tone here is both compassionate and insistent, recognizing the mind's struggles but also urging it toward the ultimate source of peace and joy. It's a powerful conclusion to the verse, encapsulating the transformative impact of keeping the Lord at the forefront of our consciousness. In these 5 lines of the second verse of Anand, Guru Amar Das presents a clear and transformative path to spiritual fulfillment. His message is simple yet profound. Remain connected to the divine, and you will experience a life of peace, purpose, and bliss. The Guru doesn't promise life free of challenges, but he assures us that maintaining our connection with the Lord changes how we navigate those challenges. It's a shift in perspective, a grounding in the eternal truth that the divine is with us, within us, and guiding us at all times. This verse also speaks to the universality of human experience. We all face distractions, doubts, and difficulties that pull us away from our spiritual center. But Guru Amar Das reminds us that returning to the divine is always possible, and when we do, we find that the Lord's grace is more than enough. As we wrap up today's episode, let's take a moment to reflect on Guru Amar Das's timeless wisdom. His teachings invite us to pause and consider, how often do we let the noise of daily life drown out the still small voice of the divine within us? And what would it look like to cultivate a mind that remains always with the Lord? This second verse of Anand offers us a pathway to a life of greater peace, trust, and joy. By anchoring ourselves in the divine, we can transcend the temporary challenges of life and experience the blissful state that Guru Amar Das describes. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the profound spiritual poetry of Guru Amar Das. I hope today's exploration has inspired you to deepen your connection with the divine and to embrace the transformative power of devotion. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll continue to explore the rich tapestry of Sikh spiritual teachings and their relevance to our modern lives. Until then, may you remain anchored in the divine and find peace in every step of your journey. And thank you for listening, and see you next time on Spiritual Reflections.